Hey everyone, this is Edward, and today's video lesson is going to be on an element called Princess Muscle Up. Some of the requirements that you need for this element is knowing how to do that simple back muscle up, and I'll also highly recommend learning how to do the officer's muscle up pure strength elements if you want to learn this element that we're going to work on today really fast. So the element is done with two same grips, chin-up grips or pull-up grips. Almost doesn't really matter, but the chin-up grips are just more comfortable to do. So this is how the element is going to look like. We're going to go down all the way like this, so all the way like that. And after that, we're going to go up into this arm like this, and then just flip over like that, and pull up like this. So the first thing that we're going to work on is just being able to pick up our legs like this. So going up, pick them up, like this. If you guys are having trouble with that, this is a little exercise that you guys can do to kind of warm up and get used to doing it. So what you do is, you just hang like this, and just pick up your legs. So mini leg raises like this. So pick them up this way. This should straighten your abs, and you'll be able to much easier for you to do it. So, and when you're doing it, make sure you keep on practicing it and get it till a point you can pick it up all the way like this. So start off by doing it lower, and as you get used to it, trying to pick it up higher and higher and higher until you get to the point that you can pull through like this. And the next thing that we're going to work on is just going through like this and being able to hang all the way out like this. A good exercise that you guys can start off with for getting used to this is just standing like this, having your arms like this, and just kind of picking your arms this way. This should be a really flexible exercise for your shoulders and for your arms to get used to it. So make sure you'll be able to do it at least this good with your arms, so you'll be able to learn it on the pull-up bar. And after you do that a couple times, you guys can get on the pull-up bar and start off this way. So going down, and just of course just holding it a little bit like this. And as you get better, just trying to get to the point that you'll be able to stretch out all the way like this. So go slowly, don't be in a rush, don't go too fast, because you might actually maybe even hurt your shoulders this way. So go slowly, little bit by little bit, work on this exercise that I showed you guys, and then you'll be able to do this easily. So work on leg raises and going through. And once you get to the point that you'll be able to do this easily all the way through, then you can move on to this next exercise that we're going to work on. So once you'll be able to pull up and go through and hang in this part like this, the next thing that we're going to work on is just going to work on these two grips this way. The reason why I have my left hand into a pull-up grip and keeping the right arm into a chin-up grip is because when you're going to go up this way and you're going to go down all the way like this, if you have your left arm into a pull-up grip, you'll be able to bend it like this and help your body. And that way, your arm is going to be leaning against your back like this, and it's going to be much easier to pull out this way. And if you're having trouble to pull out, even with this kind of form, kind of scoot your arm a little bit more closer, and that way it's going to be much easier to pull out this way. So this is the first thing that we're going to work on, is first doing two different grips to first get used to pulling up with this arm right away. So make sure you work on that a lot. And so another thing that I wanted to mention is if you can't go down all the way and start doing this, go halfway like this, and right away kind of put it real fast on the back like this. So if you can't go down all the way, start off with halfway. Go down halfway, and right away put it on your back like this, and start getting used to pushing out that way. Make sure you first get used to this for two different kind of grips before you move on into two same grips this way. Once you'll be able to do it with two different grips, the next thing that we're going to work on is with the two same grips this way. The two same grips are going to be a little bit different than the two different grips. This is how they're going to be different. When you're going to go down this way, you won't be able to lean against your back. So this is the thing that you'll need to start shift away from. So shift away from getting used to leaning against your back right away. So the reason why I wanted you to first learn to lean against your back, so you can first train your arm into pulling up. Because if you first start off with two same grips like this, you won't be able to pull up at all. You'll be stuck in this part and you won't be able to do anything. That's why first I wanted you to learn with two different grips. So this is how we're going to practice to learn with the two hands this way. Now we're going to work on halfway, like I did the last time. Halfway, and start up going like this right away. From halfway, holding on, and this way, turning around and going up. So this is what you're going to work on first. Going down just a little bit, halfway, you kind of throw your body like this. Throw it into this kind of form, this way. And first, work on that. Get used to it and start going down a little bit lower and lower. And another really useful way that you guys can use to learn this element pretty much faster is once you come up, you go over, you'll be in this form trying to pull up. Ask your friend to kind of help you out and kind of hold you just a little bit and just pick you up a little bit by little bit. That way it should be much easier for you guys to first learn it into going up right away. So those are basically the only things that you guys need to know. The only thing for you guys to just figure out to do how to do it yourself, to practice and strengthen your arm and to go into this form like this. And as always, I hope this video will help you guys. Keep practicing it. I hope you guys will learn it, and thanks for watching. Once you guys learn this element, here are some couple ways that you guys just can do this different and just do this for fun. So going down, doing the element like this, going up all the way till here like this. And once you're in this part right here, the way how you can make it a little bit more difficult is to stretch out like this and have your hands in a wide grip this way. And that should be much harder to pull up like this. So you guys can also try it this way, so make it a little bit more complicated for you guys, so it'll be much funner this way. This is what I mostly like to do, is when I learn an element, mostly try to figure out a way how you can do it in a harder way. So maybe stretch out your arms, maybe do it a different way, have different grips. So this is what you guys can also do just for fun after you learn the element. Another way that you guys can make this exercise more complicated is doing it this way. So going down as always, going up into here, and after that, let go, hold down on one arm like this, come up to here, and push out like this for a muscle. So this is another way that you guys can do just to make the muscle up and make the exercise much more funner to do.